Hi, it's Miss Rosie with the San Diego Natural History Museum. Do you have a pet, maybe a dog, that needs to go for a walk once in a while? I do, and the story I have for you today has the same kind of dog in it that I have. Isn't that fun? This is called The Listening Walk, and it is written by Paul Showers and illustrated by Aliki. I like to take walks. I take walks with my father and our old dog. Our dog is called Major. He is an old dog and he does not walk very fast. Yeah. So you can see that's a dachshund, and they have little short legs. They don't walk very fast, but when they get older they walk even slower. A very slow walk. We go down the street and we do not talk. My father puts his hands in his pockets and thinks. Major walks ahead and sniffs. I keep still and listen. I call this a listening walk. On a listening walk, I do not talk. I listen to all the different sounds. I hear many different sounds when I do not talk. So there they are. I've never heard that called that before. A listening walk? Have you ever heard that before? First, I hear Major's toenails on the sidewalk. Major has long toenails. When he walks, his toenails scratch the sidewalk. They go tweak, 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 tweak. I hear my father's shoes on the sidewalk. My father walks slowly and his shoes go dup, 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 dup. I can't hear my shoes. I wear sneakers. I hear all sorts of sounds on a listening walk. I listen to sounds I never listened to before. I listen to lawnmowers. Lawnmowers are noisy. No, a lawnmower makes a steady zooming noise. It goes like this. Zoom. Have you heard a lawnmower in your neighborhood? I like to listen to lawn sprinklers. Lawn sprinklers are very quiet. They make different sounds. Some sprinklers make a steady whispering sound like this. Other sprinklers turn around and around. They go like this. Whit, 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 whit. I think I'm making that sound right. On a listening walk, I can hear cars in the street. The shiny new cars are quiet. They make only a soft But old cars are very noisy. Old cars sound like this. Bracka, 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 bracka. When cars go around the corner too fast, the tires go whirr. When cars stop quickly, the brakes go ee. On a listening walk, I hear all kinds of sounds. A bicycle bell ringing, tring, tring. A baby crying, wah, 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 wah. A jet flies over. Jets are very noisy when they're overhead. A jet goes, yo. A boy runs by dribbling his basket. Bump, 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 bump. A lady hurries by us. She's wearing high heels. Bick buck, bick buck, bick buck. A bus is coming. The lady starts to run. Bick, 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 bick. That's what high heels sound like, right? The bus stops at the corner. Psh. The lady gets on. The bus starts up again. Drove. Around the corner, men are digging in the street. They make, no, excuse me, they are using a jackhammer. It makes a loud banging sound. Dack, 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 dack. The jackhammer hurts my ears. I put my hands over my ears as we walk by. Dack, 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 dack. Yeah, I don't like jackhammers either. They do make a very loud noise. Sometimes my father and I take Major to the park. It is quiet there. The sounds in the park are not loud like the noises in the street. My father and I walk down a shady path. I do not talk. I listen. I listen to my father's shoes on the path. They make a soft sound. They go chuff, 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 chuff. I listen to the birds in the park. I listen to the pigeons and the ducks. The pigeons fly down to meet us. They want us to feed them. The pigeons puff up their feathers. They take tiny little steps. They come toward us, nodding their heads. They say, proo, proo, proo. At the ponds, the ducks are waiting. They want us to feed them too. The small ducks swim up close. They turn their heads on one side and look up at us. The small ducks waggle their heads and quack. They say, gang, gang, wonk, wonk, gank, gank, wonk, wonk, gank, gank. I think that's how you say that. The big ducks are not so brave. They stay back and swim around in circles. The big ducks look at us, but they do not come close. The big ducks say, hank, gank, gank. You can see Major right up there. Sometimes I hear a woodpecker in the park. The woodpecker sounds like a little hammer. He goes rat-tat-tat-tat-tat-tat-tat. In the park, I hear crickets in the grass. The crickets go cree, cree, cree. There's the woodpecker. Do you see the crickets in the grass? Way down here. I hear the wind in the leaves. It whispers, shh. I hear bees in the flowers. Bzzz. It is fun to go on a listening walk. You do not have to go far. You can walk around the block and listen. You can walk around your yard and listen. You do not even have to take a walk to hear sounds. There are sounds everywhere all the time. All you have to do is keep still and listen to them. Sometimes it's hard to keep still. There's lots of neat sounds out there, isn't there? Right now, there are sounds you can hear. When you finish this page, close the book and listen. How many different sounds can you hear right now? Close your book and count them. There you go. Isn't that wonderful? So I'm outside today. I'm not on a listening walk, but I'm going to listen for just a minute. And I heard some beeping noise like a truck backing up. I hear a crow calling. Maybe you can go outside and see what you can hear and maybe tell us what you hear on your listening walk or listening time. Have a wonderful day, and I'll see you next time.